Okay then. Yeah. Ghosts, they're everywhere. I don't wish to die. Why am I always in these ghost skits? This is not how I pictured dying. No! Wait, I missed out. This is not how I pictured losing. Guess I could try this again, but then again, yeah, nah, rather not. Yeah. I suck at video games. Hello?
Hi, I'm you from another dimension, and yes, I am doing weird things. That's just part of what I do. After all, we do have a bunch of musical numbers out here, don't you know? It's a lot of fun.
Oh. Hi? Hey, you got any gelatin? It might be because, I want to make some gelatin ice cream. Huh? Want to hear something dumb? Did you know that I'm you from the universe Lazy Town?
Hi, I'm a YouTuber girl. First thing I say after I wake up. I sing weird stuff 'cause I'm a weeb. I say those words before I sleep. Get up and it's time to edit a video. It's so much fun being a YouTuber weeb. So we go playing up with some codes. With our remotes together, down, turn around. Gaming is what it's all about. Pew, being a nerd, funny words I sing when I'm dancing. Dying in Minecraft, silly words that can mean anything. Get up, it's time to dance, yeah. It's so much fun being a YouTuber weeb. So we go playing up with some codes. With our remotes together, down. Turn around. And gaming's what it's all about. Oh yeah, 1, 2, me and you move around. Let's beat Minecraft together. 3 and 4. Seems we fell on the floor. Well, we've lost this video game. Yay. We lost. Let's do it all again. Being a YouTuber weeb.
Yeah, you see, I just wanted to join you in your Joker review. And you see, I know this is kind of weird, but yeah. I'm here to help you out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a Joker review. I forgot about that. I kinda got busy. You're telling me, you're me, from an alternate dimension where, like, I'm a weird character from, like, Lazy Town? I don't know how I feel about that. Is Robbie Rotten still alive in that universe?
No, Robbie Rotten isn't alive in this universe either.
No, not even the alternate universe can he live. I guess he really was number one. There was no other Robbie Rotten. In case if you're wondering, I'm coming over. Have fun with that. What? You say you're coming over? How is that possible? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, if you say so. I guess that must have been my imagination. Which one should I play? I should play this one. Woo, I love me some Spyro. Wontons! Hi there. So, hi? What are you doing? You know that I think you're pretty cool. So, wait, whoa. Hold it. Yeah, so, I have come
First
to
of all,
do
why
your
did you say
Joker review with
wontons?
you. No, you
Second
did
of
not
all,
imagine
you're from
me.
another
Yes,
dimension.
I'm a weirdo. I obviously gathered that, but,
I thought I had issues.
have you gathered
Wait a
that?
second, you are me!
You're
It
wondering?
makes no sense.
Yes, wonton is a weird thing to scream, but I was hungry for some wontons, so that's why I did it.
You like
So,
jazz?
nice to meet you. Me from this universe X.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you wanna
Oh,
do the review then?
that's funny. I've come to do your Joker.
Oh yeah, that's a
review,
good
so
point. You
let's get started.
probably should take a form that's less creepy. I don't know, you might creep out the audience. They clearly are already weirded out that there's two of me. And honestly, I do not look good with blue hair. On to the review of Joker. Well, this is a Joker review, you guys. I'm sure you guys been like, Dolly, where have you been? Well, I technically have been here. I've just been busy working on my editing skills and working on this video and a few other projects too. I've been working on my anime Pink Candy Love and quite a few other things to the point of I had no time to YouTube whatsoever. And I will have you know that my content should improve as I go along. Of course, this video is cringe, but that's to be expected. It's YouTube. So, of course, there's gonna be some fun stuff and some stuff where you're like, that ain't cool. But that's okay, because I'm here to say, maybe that is cool. I just wanted to be entertaining. So, anyways, without further ado, here's the Joker review. So, if you guys don't know, the Joker came out in 1959. And the Joker was originally called the Red Hood, which is a very interesting name, because when I think of the Red Hood, my immediate thought comes to Arrow, because you know he wore a green hood. But yeah, that was his original name. It's just a fun thought that I thought. And anyways, it's very interesting to think about the Joker movie. When I think of the Joker movie, I think serious. I think deep. I see deep sentimental roots of what the Joker really is. Usually when you think of the Joker, what's your first thought? You think, he's funny. He's a clown. He's scary. He's a psychopath. He's kind of a mix of both. But isn't it kind of interesting that the Joker did not jump into a vat of chemicals this time? Yeah, we've heard of many different types of timelines and different universes with the Joker. I mean, what's the story? Usually he jumps into a vat of chemicals, becoming the mad, insane Joker that he is, and he gets a girlfriend who was originally his therapist, who she also, depending on the story, she ends up joining the Joker, or in one of the movies, she jumps into a vat of chemicals as well. It really does depend on which version you're thinking of. But, yeah. So, he's a pretty crazy dude. Well, in this story, he's normal. I'm not talking about that the Joker was never normal, although to be fair, he really was crazy. It was always in the sense of a cheesy villain, like unrealistic type crazy. You know, like the type you see in cartoons where you're like, yeah, that's a robber, alright. I mean, that's unrealistic what the robber is doing, but yeah, they get away with it because they're a cartoon character. But with this Joker, they kind of make him real. Not like real, but like real in the sense of he feels like a real person. You can feel what he feels, which kind of leaves people flabbergasted because they're expecting the movie to be ha funny or like, oh yeah, gonna kick some butt, gonna fight, gonna do something fun. No. This whole movie was a trip into the psychological mind of Joker. And what really interests me is they even give him a name. He doesn't, this whole movie, it's titled Joker, but he doesn't become the Joker until the end. Most of this movie, he is Arthur. Take that, you Arbart. Apparently, he's Arthur. Hopefully he doesn't punch his little sister. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Or was it? No, I'm sorry. Okay, that's gonna make sense later. I know that was a random joke, but there's a part in the movie where it talks about where joking is all in the sense of joking. Now, obviously, I would not find child abuse funny. That is terrible. I myself was abused growing up. But it was just a cartoon. If I saw somebody actually hurting someone, I'd be like, I'm saving this child. I'm calling the police. I'm gonna get in the middle of this. I'm not gonna let this kid get hurt. Anyways, it was a joke. Not meant to be taken serious. I need an adult. I'm sorry, I'm quoting Team 4 Star. But anyways, back to the Joker movie. The Joker movie is such a good movie. It really is. Slightly relatable. I know this might sound strange, but the Joker is going through mental fear in this movie. He's kind of stressed out all the time, but you find out why. His whole life was this big old chaotic mess. Never happy, never joyous, never a good moment. And any moment that he does see that's good is all in his head. Do you think about that? Is so sad. And this movie is supposed to not be happy. It's supposed to look into the life as to why the Joker became who he became. It's not about silly, weird stuff that you see in most Batman movies. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's interesting to think that he was abused. When I think of the Joker, I never thought for 1 minute that he was abused as a kid. I knew he hated Batman growing up, but I always thought, oh yeah, he's the villain. And hero hates villain, villain hates hero. What more do you need? What? He robs banks? Yeah, I mean, Mojo Jojo did it in, like, Powerpuff Girls, so yeah, what other arc does there need to be? But then, sad villain, tragic backstory. Lost best friend. Lost uncle, like Spider-Man. Why didn't Spider-Man become a villain? Just saying. Anyways, I'm just saying he lost an uncle, and that's tragic. I'm sorry, it's just when I think villain, it's funny because depending on the villain, you either see their tragic backstory and you root for them because you feel bad for them, or you look at them and say, yeah, that's a villain, like the Penguin. Apparently, from what I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I heard, that Batman's worst rival, it isn't the Joker, which makes absolutely no sense since they're everywhere seen as being enemies, but it's actually the greatest rival to Batman is apparently the Penguin? Question mark? Why is that? The Penguin isn't even that entertaining in my opinion. I mean, he's entertaining as a character, but I mean, who's afraid of a penguin? Or like, in a sense, he's called the Prince of Darkness. He's meant to be played as a confusing, weird, emotional character. He's meant to make you feel confused. So going back away from that, all of these cartoony aspects of the character are taken away. It's stripped from him. And now he's a real person. And now you see, he throughout the entirety of this movie is having this inner battle of why? Why am I going through this? Why am I hurting? And then it gets weirder. Because, well, his coworker offers him a gun in the movie, and he gets fired. The Joker does, Arthur. He gets fired for having a gun on him while doing a performance in a children's hospital. He drops it on the floor. Whoops, his bad. Excuse me. I do not know what he was thinking, but he did that. He made a mistake, but now it's over with. That is all that matters. Okay, another thing. In this movie, I noticed there was a part where he gets a girlfriend. Girlfriend. Quotation marks. Well, he sees this woman, this beautiful woman, and her child, who is so cute and adorable, in the elevator. She's constantly talking, and then the mom's like, she's so annoying, like, about her kid, which I'm like, man, that's messed up to say about your own kid. And then the Joker Arthur just kind of smiles at her. But then she walks back, and she kind of turns around, and then as she's walking back to her apartment, he does it back. And that's all fine and dandy until later in the movie you find out that she never was with him at all. That this was all in his head. He was seeing things. He sees this woman. Later, he goes into her house. He had been quote-unquote going out and dating this girl. He comes in and she's like, wait, you're Arthur, right? You're the guy across the street. What are you doing in here? And he just kind of turns and looks at her and goes, and she's like, oh God. I think that abuse could be one of the stems to people kind of losing it. They start to kind of get delusional. They start to see things. They start to be afraid. So I could go as far as to say that maybe, just maybe, the Joker wanted some good things to happen to him. So he delusionally, unintentionally started seeing things that he ended up okay. He seemed pretty fine so far. Please, I think. Okay, something I want to say too. Yeah, the woman freaks out. He leaves her house. She's confused. Lady, get out of that apartment. If that dude is stalking you, you probably wouldn't want that. Wait. Brew. It's delicious. Drink brew. I almost said drink blue. Drink brew. It's the nectar of tea and coffee. Addicted to coffee and loves anything coffee. This is awesome. Okay. Back to the review. It gets a little difficult later on because he ends up finding out she's been sending these letters to a famous guy. You know, Bruce Wayne? Well, it was his dad that she had been sending letters to. And, she wrote, hey, can you send us money for our son? And then Arthur's like, I have a dad. You didn't tell me I've had a dad. The mom's like, oh no, he found out. Runs to the bathroom. I'm angry at you. I will not come out and tell you to stop being mad at me. Why was I Elmo? And then he's like, okay, I'm not mad. Okay, Mom, can you tell me what's going on? Oh yeah, you see, Adam, or whatever his name is, Bruce something, West Wayne, whatever. This famous dude that's Batman's father is your father. Him being him is like... And then, so he goes womp to the house. And do you know what happened? Well, he chokes the dad dude. We're just gonna call him dad dude now. Excuse me, that was not polite. We're gonna go to the dad dude's house. We're just gonna go up and see his son and be like, hey son, wanna do some magic? Did you know that you're my little brother? I'm not gonna tell you my little brother, but that's okay. Here's a magic wand. It has flowers in it. Kid, ooh, flowers. Him, nice. Okay, so next thing you know, after the flower thing, Bruce Wayne's dad's like, Batman's dad is busy. Joker, I am not okay with this. I shall choke you. Give me my daddy. Him, I let go of me. Your father is not here. And then next thing you know, he goes and he stalks the butler, or who he finds out to be his father. Don't know how he put two and two together. To the bathroom. And he falls into the bathroom and says, I know you're my daddy, as he's peeing, which is really gross. And then he's like, I'm not your dad. After he washes his hands, of course, because he's a gentleman. I am so glad he did, because ew, people who don't wash their hands in the bathroom are nasty. Next thing you know, he's all, yeah, you are my daddy. And he's like, no, I'm not your daddy. Yeah, you are. No, I am not. Wait, your mother never told you you were adopted. What? I'm adopted? No, I'm not adopted. You don't have to lie to me, Dad. And then he punches him in the face. After him again saying he is the father. It's like, I'm going to end this man's nose. I mean career. I mean nose. Ow. I'm sure that didn't feel good. Anyways, next thing you know, the Joker is like, no, I refuse. So he goes to get the documents from the one document place. What place? I don't know. It's just some document place. He goes and he's like, hey, can I see my documents? No, bro, but we need the parent's signature. What is this, a field trip? I just want the papers. No, you cannot have the papers, but I must. No, you shan't. But I must. No, you shan't. Fine. And anyways, when he says, so, like, can I please just have the papers? Sorry, man, I can't do that. Steals. He goes behind a stairway. He sees papers. And he's like... Wait. Vegetables. Vegetables. Wait, no. He's all... Yes. By the looks of this document, I can definitely tell that my mother was a very terrible person. I'm going to kill her in a few seconds. Foreshadowing. What I mean to say is, he read the documents, he found out that his mom and her boyfriends abused him. What an evil person. I wasn't sure what I could really say. I don't cuss. And I don't insult. I mean, I can kinda insult. Oh, what an evil popcorn. Don't ask me to insult, guys. I'm probably, if you're looking at a bully movie, I'm probably the kid in the back who doesn't say anything. I'm just there for the ride. I don't question. I don't want to. I probably would run away and be like, no, I don't want to even be a part of this bully stand. Why did I say stand? This ain't lemonade. Dun 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 dun. Anyways, back to the movie. Wow, that was random. He's like, oh, you're telling me that my mother and her boyfriends beat me? Somebody's gonna die. And he legitimately killed his mother. I actually felt bad. Not too bad, since I literally saw that literally in Jurassic Park, the new one, Jurassic World. I'm like, I probably would have felt more deeply if I saw this movie first, but since I saw Jurassic World and they already did this to the main creator of dinosaurs, which forget you people, I liked that old dude and you killed that old dude. He maybe was selfish, he maybe was stupid, but man was that dude cool, and you just killed him. How could you? Hopefully he made it to heaven, because he seriously messed up nature. I'm sure a lot of people died on his account, just saying, because of dinosaurs. But hey, this is what happens when you mess with Mother Nature. Or the Joker. Just saying. Anyways, back to the movie. Yeah, he suffocates his mom, who he ironically was taking care of at the beginning of this movie, who he loved deeply. Apparently, Arthur was not even his real name. Oh yeah, and at some point in this movie, he kills 3 dudes for, beating him up. So, yeah. And then after that, he does, like, a dance down the stairs or whatever, because, whoa, I'm free! Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. I'm a serial killer. I eat cereal for breakfast. I'm evil. I also eat Lucky Charms. Does that make me charming? Wait, whoa. What's that, Mr. Fist? Your joke sucks. Yeah. I've never been funny. Neither have I. So what do you want to talk about? I don't know. How about I take over? He kills his tomato, and that ain't good. And after he kills his tomato, he goes and he's like, well, I'm gonna dye my hair green. Green? And after he dyes his hair green, he then goes and he, I was talking. No. Backhand. Back your hand. Backhand. I just backhanded you my hand. How does that even work? Anyways, yeah, so he ends up on TV at some point because of a comedy show. Woo, comedy! Him, nice comedy. I like comedy. I laughed throughout my performance, and I did not make a single joke because of how much I laughed, but that's okay because I was funny. I thought I was funny. They thought I was funny, even though that was all delusion in my head. Next thing you know, he goes and he ends up on the Bill Murray show. Woo! Not Bill Murray, Franklin Murray. And he's so excited. He's like, wee! And then he's like, Well, actually, I'm planning on kissing your grandma over there, and then I'm gonna tell you that I was the tomato killer. I killed all 3 of those men. And my tomato. I'm sorry, what is wrong with me? Anyways, he kills his tomato. Wait, no. He tells Murray that he killed the 3 dudes, and the whole audience, and then he's like, I'm waiting for the punchline. He's all, no, I did it. He's like, you're telling me you did it. Why should I believe you? Well, let me put it to you this way. They were mean to me, they beat me up, they mistreated me, and they were terrible singers. So yeah, that is. He's like, you're telling me you did it? Yeah, I did it. I did it. I'm guilty. I'm sorry. The goofy thing. I am so bad. I shouldn't even be laughing at that. That's terrible. But, I can't say I felt bad because, like, those guys did beat him up. And he's been beaten up his entire life. I don't agree with violence, but I do understand what the Joker was going through. Do you think it got better? No, he kills Murray. I got a joke for you, Murray. Well, what's the joke? Bam! Guys, that wasn't funny. Sorry, I'm not the best comedian. Kind of have dark humor. And then, skipping ahead to the ending, he gets arrested, he starts a revolution, he gets free from being arrested because somebody rammed into a cop car by an ambulance, ironically, and the Joker, stands on a truck and is like, woo, he did it! And then next thing you know, you see him in a mental asylum talking to a lady who eerily looks just like the psychiatrist he saw from the beginning, but this time she is now a doctor. And next thing you know, a doctor, like a psychiatrist that isn't from the one clinic, but from this other clinic that is an insane asylum doctor. So closing the story, he started laughing. And then you see the little kid and you see a guy walking up to the 2 parents getting shot, and you see a little kid watching, and then you see the Joker back to him until he wouldn't get it. And then he goes and he walks out. In the next scene, you see blood on his shoes, and then he's kind of sliding across the floor. We don't actually know if he actually killed anybody or if that was in his head too. You gotta remember, he did literally see a woman dying. Wait, no, not dying. Dating him. A woman dating him. So yeah, that was the Joker movie. What were my thoughts on it? I thought it was good. I thought it was deep. A dude did get brutally murdered. The Joker did have mercy on one of his co-workers because he kissed him and told him, you always treated me nice, so I won't hurt you, and just let him walk away and ran off. But what is the point? The Joker is humanized in this movie. The Joker became the Joker because he's gone through a lot of hurt and pain, not because of added chemicals. So, in a word, I would say this was a good movie. Sorry for going all around the mulberry bush trying to explain to you guys what the Joker movie was. Anyways, it was definitely a good movie. Would I recommend it? Yeah. Not for the faint of heart, though. If you cannot handle someone getting beat up, if you cannot handle someone getting brutally murdered, which does happen in the movie, a couple of times, if you can't handle mental delusional movies where, like, people are in a mental state, Joker is not for you. But if you're okay with getting to look into the eyes of someone who's been mistreated, getting to look into the eyes of someone who's felt real hurt, I can see why The Joker was a good movie. Because it was looking into the eyes of a man who's been abused his entire life. And he finally stood up for himself and said, you see me as a clown? I'll put on a show for you. If you like that, well, good. If you don't, well, I guess I'll just show you a punchline. Hopefully it'll make you laugh. Or cry. Either way, I'm the Joker. I'm never gonna die. Anyways, knock knock. Who's there? Happy. Happy who? Happy, that's what you should be. Because it's better to smile than to be in pain. What I'm trying to get at is, it's better to smile and be happy and be thankful for the days that you're given. You see, the Joker had the most bleakest of life. He really did. My backstory is pretty bleak. But God got me out of that. I look forward. I'm a happy person now. But why is that every single time I make a video, somebody is interrupting me? Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is you guys should be happy. Be thankful to the day that you were given, because you know, every day is a beautiful day. It's happy, it's wonderful, it's sweet. I know I'm weird. I know I can make bad jokes. Goodness knows. Jesus knows. I make terrible humor. But you know what? I'm just gonna smile. Cue the music. Okay, wait, before I leave, please smile. I think you're pretty. And if you're a dude, I think you're handsome and sweet and apple cider. Please smile, please. I beg of you. No, if you excuse me. I was thirsty. I love me some good camp water. Delicious. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. And, alternate dimensional me? Bye. We're good. Bye. And remember to smile, because you're beautiful. And handsome. Wink to all of you guys.